If you know somebody, you know very little. If you are with somebody, you know little bit more. If you know somebody's beliefs and values, you know a lot. Madam Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters, honorable guests. Long ago, not so long ago, on September 23rd, 1974, I was born in my mom's town. It is a custom that first child will be born at mom's place so that the transition will be easy. I was second though. My dad didn't see me immediately after I was born because I was born in Lord Krishna's star. Of course, little bit different planetary position. Lord Krishna was bad for his mom's brother, but somehow mine is bad for my dad. He seen me after 3 weeks, after doing some puja, not directly, seen my face in the milk before seeing me directly. There was a fight for my name too. My dad wanted my name to be Sri Venkata Satyanarayana Sridhara Guru Prasad. It's so long. My aunt didn't like it, my father's sister. And she wants, because I was born in Lord Krishna's star, she wants one of Krishna's name. That is Venumadav. Venumadav really means it's Lord Krishna with a flute and with all the cows. Flute, Venu is flute, Madhav is gentle and pleasant. He was that engaged that Krishna was dealing with all the cattle. As a child, I was very much interested in two things. One is playing, the other one is stories. I'll play day and night. If you let me play, I'll play day and night. I don't mind whatever the game is and whatever the play is. I don't know how stupid it is. Sometimes my mom used to come behind me with a stick to get me back into house. So, about stories. I love listening stories, and one of my dad's elder sister, is very good at it. I loved her for that reason. And liking to the stories, it didn't stop there. Whenever I was listening to a story, I was in it. And I imagined so much, I'll do another step, another turn after it is over. When I'm really free, I do it again. In my mind, only my favorite things. And it still happens with the movies too. I was involved in the movies. At that time, we were kids, so we were sent to the lowest one. And people used to sit on the bench and also people on the floor. I was so involved, I used to kick the ones before me when there is a fight going on. So, and also, it didn't stop there. I used to tell stories to other kids such a way, whatever they are interested in, I used to include those things and leave those other things. If you are interested in some fights, I'll go more on fights. If you are interested in more on bikes, I'll go on bikes, and so on. It doesn't have a real meaning or a real sense. So, And it really improved my imagination so much. Even now, I have such an imagination. There is a kind of FM radio goes in my mind. So this imagination gone so much. So whenever I'm idle or whenever I'm doing something passively, it kicks in and gives me all those things. The other day, when Regina was asking me about Jesus, he did tell me already. He was saying happiness, happiness, happiness. Okay, it was easy. I just picked it up. So these ideas, so many ideas I am getting all these days. Some of them I do write it, some of them I couldn't write it because my ideas comes while I'm in the shower or I'm driving. The ones I write sometime back is something about black money eradication. As a technique, I wrote it in a blog, but I never shared it with anybody. But it is a public blog, so, and that technique is exactly used in one of the movies. Of course, I am not there, but the technique was there. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. But thought someday I will be with my thought. Those ideas, some days I will be with that, and I will execute them someday. So, because I was telling all these stories in my very preliminary school, the kids started giving me names. So, because I am giving all these bullshit stories, they started calling me all the bullshit names. I don't want these names come with me in my middle school. So, I stopped telling stories. But whenever there is an occasion, I'll go on. So the stories things hit so much. Now, if I listen to any concept or any idea, I really kick in. So I'll just try to implement it and see, okay, what is there in that? And after some time, after I see what is there in that, I'll just keep quiet. I'll keep it aside and I'll do my things. My middle school was actually shared with the college. The plus 2 college, plus 2 is a different board than 10. So morning there is a school and evening, afternoon there is a college. So mornings I have to go early to the school. Whenever I am late to the school, my drill master used to be there at the gate with a stick. If you want to enter the school, you need to take the beats. A bunch of kids were not ready to take the beats. Okay, you just skip the first class, so that until after that he will be left after first class. So we will play around somewhere, and come back. So my mom didn't like it because I like so much of playing, so much of things. So he kept me for the extra classes in the afternoon and evenings. So it happened. So I was always playing all the things, but the 10th class is very crucial in our education system. If you are gone bad in that, your career is gone. Some reasons, I don't know, somehow, I became very serious. I decided just before 10th class that I'm not going to play any games, I'm not going to watch any TV or movies. For goodness sake, I did that. I don't know, I still wonder. I was so much in love with the games and things. How come I didn't play all this 1 year? I really wonder, even now. After 10th class, I don't want to be there in my hometown for the next 2 years. I moved on. I asked my dad and he said okay. And I moved to some other faraway place. And there's a company with there. Is one of my relative boys. And he was actually there with all the time in a residential school, means it's completely locked up. They're not at all free. And now suddenly he's free. So, okay, we are friends, we are joined together, started. And my dad and gives, okay, anyway, because we are living in a faraway place, they used to give money, little bit money and a bicycle to go attend the classes and tuitions. Okay, we use that time where both are free, we started watching movies. That place is having like 60 plus theaters in that, on top. So we started watching movies. Some days we used to watch morning to night, 4 shows. So 1 year, first year, we watched more than 150 movies. The result, we both failed. In this education system, even though we failed in first year, we can go for the second year and finish the first year subjects. But my dad and his dad knows